Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to CoD Emperor. Here are Call of Duty Zombies, the 10 best characters. Number 10, Danny Trejo. Yep, Danny Trejo was a playable character in Zombies as himself. The main gimmick of Black Ops Call of the Dead was that you played as celebrities with the father of zombie movies, George Romero, acting as the boss zombie for the map. Among the characters on the map, Danny Trejo is the best and funniest. The biggest downside is that he never gets to wield the machetes outside of the intro cinematic. Number 9, Gregory Weaver. In Black Ops Cold War, the crews that you usually played as were replaced with operators with little personality, so it's up to the other characters to push the narrative forward. Weaver is the mustached, eye-patched person who leads that charge. Weaver is the leader of Requiem and sends the strike team to the various maps in Cold War Zombies. He cares for both the team and their objectives and is determined to push back Omega Group. It's tough to carry the story on your shoulders, but it's something that Weaver has been successful at so far. Number 8, Jackie Vincent. I'm Jackie V. Jackie Vincent is the most iconic character when it comes to Black Ops 3 Shadows of Evil, and that's mostly thanks to his voice lines. There are so many memorable quotes that came out of him, with most involving references to his own name. There's even something special about him talking about all the monsters from Mob of the Dead, as it links the two maps together. One of the funniest characters in all the Zombies, Jackie Vincent is also one of the best with how well he's portrayed. Number 7, Takeo Masaki. Primus. Takeo Masaki has generally been the least popular among the Zombies crew. While his Ultimus version never truly shone, his Primus counterpart gave the character much more personality the Ultimus one was greatly missing. What sold many of the people on this rendition of Takeo was historian Zetsubu Noshima. The scene of Primus Takeo interacting with his Ultimate self is incredibly powerful and truly gave Takeo the depth that he needed. Number 9, John F. Kennedy. 5 was the first time real people were the crew fighting off the undead, and it remains one of the most iconic maps ever. When a zombies attack occurs at the Pentagon, it's up to JFK, Richard Nixon, Fidel Castro, and Robert McNamara to stop it. Among the characters on 5, John F. Kennedy stands out above the rest thanks to his memorable quotes, from "Need some beans for the chowder here" to the iconic "It's just a storm, Dick, sit down." His lines help give 5 the personality that everyone remembers. Number 5, Samantha Maxis. Samantha Maxis is the only character in all of Zombies who has appeared in every game. She and Richtofen were the only two to make it into Black Ops Cold War. Samantha transformed from the one who was controlling the zombies to the one leading the story and origins, and currently assists Requiem as an operator in Black Ops Cold War. Her story is tragic and her character is incredibly memorable. She is one of the most important characters in the entire Zombies canon and has always had some kind of presence that's never overshadowed. Number 4, Tank Dempsey Primus. The Primus version of Tank Dempsey has some of the biggest growth in all of Zombies. He starts with his own goals but eventually sees the bigger picture and helps the rest of Primus with completing their destiny. Dempsey and his character were the main focus of Der Eisenreich. It's what made Dempsey stand out as one of the best characters in Zombies. Number 3, Edward Richtofen Primus. Edward Richtofen has always been the character who drives the plot forward. The storyline has always followed his plan, and to many, he's the main protagonist. While his Ultimus counterpart is a villain, Primus Richtofen works to undo the damage done by his other self. Richtofen's role in Black Ops 4's Blood of the Dead is what drives the narrative home when he chooses to sacrifice himself at the end. It was incredibly emotional and what pushed Richtofen to the heights of one of the best Zombies characters. Number 2, Edward Richtofen Ultimus. Edward Richtofen's Ultimate Self is perhaps one of the most important characters in the series. It was his research and experiments that led to the creation of the zombies and corrupted Samantha, who seeks revenge on him. While he's the protagonist of the early Aether story, he's by no means a hero of it. He eventually takes over the zombies at the end of Moon and controls them through Black Ops 2. He assists Primus at the end of the Aether storyline to close loose ends. The spirit of Eddie, before it was corrupted by evil, escapes along with Samantha. Number 1, Nikolai Belinsky Primus. Nikolai Belinsky went from being a comic relief character to the leading story by the time it was over. His ultimate self was a walking stereotype, but Primus Nikolai is much more grounded and deep. This all started with Gorod Krovi, where he comes face to face with his other self, and continues in Black Ops 4 when Richtofen hands him the reins to finish what they started. Nikolai is responsible for helping save the multiverse at the cost of his own life. His actions and story led him to become one of the best characters in all of Zombies. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.